But today, Governor Pritzker pulled the plug on the controversial migrant camp in Brighton Park. The governor rejected the city's plan, saying there are too many environmental concerns at the site to proceed.
CBS 2's Tara Molina is live for us in Brighton Park with a closer look at the decision and reaction from the mayor. Tara.
Jim and Marie, there has been back and forth on this state-funded site for nearly 2 months now, and the city had just called it safe before the state stepped in, before the governor's office stepped in. We asked, what's next? Construction on this site started last week, and you can see they made significant progress getting these tents up. City officials telling us over the weekend it was safe to house migrants after releasing an environmental review requiring the removal of contaminated soil. But today, Governor J.B. Pritzker's office said an Illinois Environmental Protection Agency review found, quote, insufficient soil sampling and remediation. They say this site does not meet state cleanup standards for residential use. The plan was to house up to 2,000 migrants here, but it's now unclear where or when a tent camp will be built for migrants who would have been housed here. We heard from Mayor Brandon Johnson and 12th Ward Alderman Julia Ramirez this afternoon.
The plan is consistent with what I've been implementing from the very beginning. Here's the plan: to eliminate police districts as grounds for shelter. That has always been the plan.
And so on one end, we won't have that capacity to support the current crisis. On the other end, throughout this process, there's been many layers that have been red flags, for my office, for constituents here in the ward.
We know the state is working with the Archdiocese of Chicago to identify other possible brick and mortar locations for shelters. We actually touched base with the Archdiocese today. They told us that they're working on finding and securing those locations right now. Reporting live in Brighton Park, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.